What companies need to do to be successful in the industry, in the market, is to be attractive for the best talent in the industry. Does that make sense? So how can you attract the best talent in your industry? Probably by either inspiring the people that work for you or inspiring the market that your company is catering to. But what if nothing of what you're doing is inspiring to the market because no one's in your industry, or sorry, no one in your company or not your company is delivering anything that people wouldn't expect. So there is a way out of this, and Paul is going to share that with you. So please, a big hand of applause for our next speaker, Paul.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. First of all, I need to tell you that I'm not a strategist. I'm working as creative director, but still it feels perfectly natural for me to be here tonight because I deeply believe that there's no relevant creative idea without strategic thinking ahead of it. The story I tell you tonight is a perfect example for this. It's the story of McDonald's in Serbia. McDonald's Serbia had always been a great employer, reliable, paying the salaries on time, having educational programs, offering flexible working hours. So it shouldn't have been a problem for McDonald's finding enough people who were interested in working in the kitchens and in the restaurants of McDonald's. But it wasn't the case, the other way around. McDonald's Serbia had great difficulties to find employees. Something was wrong. We had to act. Once we're talking about a very good employer with a lot of qualities, the first idea was immediately, let's make billboards on which we put all these qualities. For example, a young man in the kitchen, and beside him is written, I can choose how many hours I want to work. That wouldn't be wrong. But we had the feeling that the problem was not about the job, because there are many jobs which are bad jobs, low paid, not even on time in Serbia, and the people still do these jobs. So the job was not the problem. So what else? Maybe the problem was a problem of the brand. So we decided to have a closer look at the core of the brand and to go back in history. Back there in history, we met Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's. And we asked him, what should we do? We have a problem now in 2018. People don't want to work for your brand. And he said, it's your problem. You have to fix this yourself. But I can just tell you what was my vision. And Ray Kroc's vision was making always good food, anytime, anywhere, and for everybody. Okay, thank you, Ray. I know now. This sentence was the birth of the famous quality of this brand. That's an inclusive brand, the inclusiveness. For everybody, the same McDonald's experience. And that made the brand strong, that you can see at McDonald's a mother with a child alongside the teenagers, the lawyer alongside the plumber. They're all equal. They all can be individuals in McDonald's and enjoying the same experience. But it's all about the guests in McDonald's. So let's listen one more time. Always good food, anywhere, anytime, and for everybody. What does that mean for the other people, the people in the kitchen who are making that food? This vision was also the start of a very strict operational system, a system that guarantees that a Big Mac always tastes like a Big Mac, anywhere, anytime. And in such a strict system, there's not much space for individuality. We found the problem. McDonald's sees its people as part of an operational system and not as individuals. A strategic idea was born. Let's humanize this brand a little bit. But let's do it not only for the guests, let's do it also for the employees, the people in the kitchen. And that's what we did next. We said, this brand, it's time that this brand meets its people. So we called the people from the kitchen to come into the headquarters, and we wanted to interview them. And we had only one demand. Don't talk about McDonald's. Just talk about yourself. Because we wanted to know more about them and not about the company. We wanted to know who they are, truly are, beyond their job in McDonald's. And the response was beautiful. We started to change somebody into recognizable individuals. And I want to introduce you at least to 3 of them tonight. That's, for example, Tamara. She works in the kitchen. Her life is full of love just for her horse. She's living for horse riding, but she works in McDonald's. Srdan, very nice guy, young father, has a small baby at home, kickbox champion. He's producing, by the way, also his own honey in the backyard. Wonderful guy. He's fighting for himself. And Stefan, he wants to become a doctor. He's studying medicine in time while working in McDonald's. The first day this campaign was out, it ignited immediately a passionate discussion about employmentship at all in Serbia, about working as a young person, studying and working at the same time, etc. And the employees and even former employees of McDonald's joined that conversation. The client was a little bit concerned and said, well, maybe we should control and interfere a little bit this online conversation. But I said, no need. You can trust them. And that's how it was. No matter what some haters posted, ugly comments, these employees stood up for the brand. They showed great loyalty and passion for the brand. And they did so because we did not a lot, we just did a little. We just put a little bit of attention on them, gave them a voice, gave them a stage. And they thanked us with great loyalty, standing up for the brand, and for developing a feeling of belonging. Was the campaign successful? Remember, we had a task. No one wants to work for McDonald's. Please help us to bring us new employees. Yes, it worked. In the first months with this campaign, as many people as usually in 6 months, in half a year, applied for a job, 6 times more. That was not all. McDonald's sold more burgers. How did that happen? We didn't praise any product, and we're a small market. We have always only one campaign. There was no other campaign praising products, just this campaign. But McDonald's sold more burgers. The answer is simple. When people can imagine working for your company, it's more likely that these people consider enjoying in your products or services. Feeling of belonging is a very strong emotion, and it has the power to inspire others. Tonight, we met a few people of McDonald's Serbia, and I'm looking forward to meeting you after the show. Thank you very much.